Sarah.
Hey, Claire.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Wise
Ready?
Up Wednesday number 3.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Who goes first this week?
I think you do.
Okay.
So my question for you is, can you run out of eggs?
Interesting question. Okay, so somebody who has a vagina, somebody who has ovaries, is born with about 2 million eggs. So people who have penises, people who have testicles, they actually produce sperm starting at puberty, and then they produce sperm every day. People who have ovaries, they're born with a certain number of eggs, and that's it. But they're born with 2 million eggs. That's quite a bit of eggs. However, around 11,000 eggs become not viable for a pregnancy every month prior to puberty. So the eggs do go bad. And then once a month, ovulation happens, a period happens, or a pregnancy happens, right?
And that would be after puberty.
And that would be after puberty or during puberty.
Right.
That starts during puberty. And then as people get older, the eggs also start to become not viable just because of somebody's age, right? And so then somebody would go through what's called menopause, where they would stop getting their period. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're out of eggs. Those eggs just aren't viable for a pregnancy anymore. And so that person would not be able to get pregnancy after menopause because they wouldn't get their period anymore, because ovulation wouldn't happen, an egg wouldn't leave an ovary. And so they might have run out of the eggs, but they also might just have, those eggs might just have stopped becoming viable for a pregnancy.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Oh, I got a question for you now. So this person wants to know how effective a condom is.
Okay, so typically, if a condom is used correctly, it is 99% effective. So it is very effective in preventing pregnancy and preventing the spread of STIs. However, there is a lot of room for human error. So there are many different steps to using a condom correctly, and if one of those steps, goes wrong, or if someone doesn't know quite how to use the condom correctly, that goes down to, it could be 85% effective, depending on, how they're misusing the condom. So things to keep in mind are condoms have expiration dates, and if they're expired, they could be, a little bit more brittle, I guess. They could tear, there could be friction, and they could, it could cause a rip. So that expiration date is really important. Also, storing the condoms is important. So if we use like a candy bar rule, somewhere where you'd want to store a candy bar so that it wouldn't melt is a good place to store condoms. So they're very sensitive to heat and to friction. So somewhere like a wallet or a pocket may cause a lot of friction and possibly tearing. So making sure we're storing those in good places like drawers, some kind of container, Altoid containers are good. And then there's a few different steps to actually putting on the condom, making sure it's rolling down in the right direction, pinching the tip to leave room for that semen, that ejaculation. Consent is a super important part, of course. And we can go over all of those if we want to do like a video with a condom demonstration.
Let's do it.
Okay, awesome. So watch our other video about our condom demonstration for more info. But yeah, if that condom is used correctly and all the steps are followed, it is 99% effective.
Great.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's it.
Let's do it.
Boom.